am Ciera Key.
And I'm Key.
And the way that we got started, I originally had a blog called Impeccable Imperfection. It was a celebrity gossip type site, and I did commentary on my YouTube channel, which was called Impeccable 007. One day, me and a friend, we went in my bathroom actually, and we did a behind closed doors topic. Do you feel comfortable approaching a man?
And so I happened to come across that video, and I was just like, oh my God, this is so dope. I like stuff. I love doing stuff like this. You need to have me on one of the segments. Like, we just wanted to like connect and try to do the thing together. So we really stayed in contact, and from there we was just like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
So we called it Behind Closed Doors because it was already behind closed doors.
It was already behind closed doors, and the girl that I did it originally with, she wasn't feeling it. Like, she didn't want to be on the camera. That wasn't her thing. And so Key and I, we met on Twitter, and she was just like, this is what I want to do. I love it. I love to interact, work with people, and I am a homebody, and Key is the type of person who likes to get out on the scene. And she was just like, from the beginning, yeah, she was like, let's get out. We need to go to this industry event. We need to go here. We met so many people.
We met a lot of people just by going out, putting ourselves in the environment, and just talking to people.
Like, I remember so many stories, so many things that we did, so many people we met. It's just been a great experience. But the reason why we wanted to do it is we wanted to give voices to people who sometimes may not be heard. Sometimes people don't want to bring out real issues to the forefront. You'd rather talk about it behind closed doors.
Right, or with people that you're comfortable
really close
with or close
but
with.
But sometimes when you let your voice be heard, you don't know who you're helping, who's going through the same experience. So we found a way to incorporate behind closed doors to get people comfortable to open up, express themselves to us, and just have a great fun time. Because we like to turn up. We like to turn up, We keep each other motivated.
We really keep each other
So
motivated.
perfect to have a partnership because I honestly say this is my soulmate.
My soulmate.
we're definitely soulmates because it's just like when I'm feeling down and like I don't feel like doing this, forget it. She's like, Ciera, you know, you in a negative mindset, you gotta be positive. You know what our end goal is.
And that's what it is. We complement each other very well. And then, you know, a lot of times people don't look at the bigger picture. They think about what's going on right now, what's stopping you right now. So I feel like if you're constantly reminded of the bigger picture and the reason why you started it, which we constantly do to each other, it makes us say, you know what, I want to do this. And then when we're not, it don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't feel like I'm fulfilling what I'm supposed to be doing.
It just feels like when we're not doing behind closed doors, because we took a break. And when we take breaks from that, it's just like life isn't moving right because we're going away from our calling. We really do feel like we're called to do behind closed doors, to be in front of the camera, to talk, let people hear our beautiful voices, like all of that.
So the most challenging part,
for me, I think it is being respected as women in the industry. Not to play that card, but I do feel like we had certain situations that happen to us, and I would think like if we were men, would it be happening? If we were asking those hard questions, would we still be looked at in a different light? And I know that sometimes we talk about dating, relationships, and a part of that is sex. So when we talk about sex topics, it's like, oh, these two little black girls talking about sex, they the new whatever, you know, just over-sexualizing what we're about. And it's not over-sexualizing, but when you talk about any topic and you bring up sex, that's what people take away from it. And I don't want people to get so consumed with that. So the most challenging part is getting taken seriously, people to respect us as reporters, as real writers, as real hosts, instead of looking at us as just women who are maybe sex objects.
I would say the most challenging part is, as far as doing the job that we do, is actually getting the initiative to start and just do it. So it's like once you're over that first hump of actually saying this is what I'm going to do and actually doing it, because a lot of people can say it, but they just can't make it past the doing point. So I feel like once you can get past that, that's the hardest part to me, because it's a lot of things that can keep you from moving forward. But once you can overcome that and just get past it, you're good.
Good money.
Okay.
Cena most definitely.
I say Cena and Gipp, because Gipp seems so laid back, and the topics that are on our show is kind of like.
I didn't say Gipp was one of my top 3.
Well, I just think it was funny
about
because
that.
Ciera asked him how big his thing was, and it was just cute.
No, let's
listen,
read back.
no. She
Hold
said
on.
your name is Big Gipp.
Why
I'm just
they
trying to
call
see if you got a big Gipp.
I mean, is that not why you think? Okay.
I just thought
if
maybe
you
he
have
was.
a big in your name, you're gonna think that that person is well endowed. So he
Okay.
was there. We had the opportunity, and I just asked him in a way.
Well, maybe that was just my favorite moment. I just love that moment.
But
That was
Cena,
the favorite
I
moment.
will say Cena is our absolute favorite guest because she always comes through with us for
Yes.
us whenever we call her. She's there, and she is so open.
She
like
is
she
so
would tell us anything.
And she will respond in the most pleasant. I just love her.
Cena.
And the third one. Darn, it seemed like everybody
We
tied
count
the third. Oh, we can. That's two.
Okay, so I didn't want to count him, but we can go with Big Gipp.
We're
So
gonna
Cena,
share
Big
that.
Gipp.
That was mine. That was yours, and we can have a third one together.
Okay.
So,
Easy.
what about? It was a show when we had all girls. I think it was the model Ashley on there and another blogger girl, and we just had like a girl talk. So when we have our girl talk segments, we talk
So
about
that was Ashley Evans. So
everything.
I like Ashley. She was cool. She was a cool guest. That's her top 3 though.
Okay, so what's your top 3?
We have to come in conjunction. So
You the one that separated us. So that's our top 3.
Okay, so Cena, Big Gipp, and Ashley Evans.
Okay.
That's what you say.
But no,
And I had
you
to-
know who else I like? I like Messiah and
like
Clay
Messiah?
James. I like Messiah because all his answers were just so
So
smooth,
cool, like
a player. Like I already knew the answer to the question before you
I
asked me.
like that cool too, but for my candid conversations, though, I have to give it to our last what's his name from the Tupac movie? Jay Young. Jay Young was so funny. Like I loved his personality. I like that. I like when I can talk about people and they don't get offended and like they just roll with the punches. Like that's my thing because I have like a off the wall sense of humor that people really don't get. They think I'm just being a bitch, but I'm really being funny.
It don't be funny. But I think we did more than 3, so.
Okay, so that's our top 3 of our guests. But you guys have
Plus
to watch the show to get the
more.
to get the exclusive
Behind closed doors version.
that way.
I feel like as far as us together, we complement each other in ways that it's not something you can look and duplicate. You know what I mean? When someone has, like she said, a soulmate or organic connection, when you see them interact, you can just tell it's something about their interaction that make you want to know more. That make you wonder how they get along so good, how they able to work together, how they able to just play off each other's personality like that. It just naturally works. So I will say that our connection and us entertaining together, it works naturally. Like we don't have to say, this is what we're gonna say. We don't have to rehearse before we go in. We might have to do like an overview, you know what I'm saying, to have order, but we just naturally are able to, you know.
So I think what she's saying, what separates us
I
from
said
everybody else is that we bring us to the table. You ain't gonna get all this chocolateness, Nubian queen shit, talk about dicks and pussies nowhere else. But we're so much more than that, okay? But let me tell you, our show is just so fun because we can get the hardest dude, the hardest entertainer. He gonna sit down with us. You would think we can have the Migos on our show, and they'll be telling us all they business. Like we had this type of
and not even like your business like that, like something you don't want to tell, but it makes you comfortable to want to be able to talk.
Like
you know
we
what I
get
mean?
all the just like a lot of people say like they are kind of like afraid to be open and talk about certain stuff, but we have that type of personality. Like you gonna come in, you gonna be our friend, you gonna feel like it's 2 friends talking to you, and you gonna be there, get your little counseling session out. You gonna tell us how the last dudes you had sex with dick went lip on you,
and we
gonna
tell you what happened similar to us.
Like we got you, like you know, we got you, girl. Come on over and tell us, get your business out there. We're gonna put on the camera, let everybody laugh.
Not like that. That is a horrible display. That's not everything she said. That's why you got me here to balance some shit she said out.
Because that was that's what people know. It's a joke. That's a show, guys. Of course.
Number 1, I would say know who you're interviewing. Number one, like, just know who you're dealing with. Just know, you know what I mean? Know who you're interviewing.
And I think we do a pretty good job of building relationships. So once we have a person on our show, it's not like, oh, okay, we had you on the show, we don't talk to you again, we don't see you anymore. Like, people, I'm telling you, they come in and we build a relationship. They feel like we're friends. We are friends. We become industry friends. We know these people. We build relationships. So it's not about you being a guest on our show and then bye-bye, you're gone. You're a guest on the show. We really like you as a person. We're going to keep that communication up. We're going to network with you. It's about building. So we like to keep everything very professional, from the emails to booking the guests. But when you get there, we're gonna have fun with you, but we're gonna treat you with respect. You respect me, I respect you, and we're gonna keep our relationship going on even after the show.
And I will say support. So when we have people coming to support us, any opportunity that I'm able to go out and support anyone that I've ever interacted with, they have something going on, I definitely support them. And I feel like that's why that comes back to us, because that's the type of energy that we push out. So support, that probably should have been number one for me, but it's number 3 today.
So that's support, respect, and keeping their relationship going. Success means to me doing what you love to do every day. That is my ultimate success.
I would say success is setting a goal and reaching it, the goal that you set. So that's success. So many successes, many goals set.
I sacrificed a lot.
I feel like I sacrificed a lot of stuff. You can't just pinpoint the exact things you're going to sacrifice. But when you know, time is a big thing.
We sacrifice our time. We sacrifice our money. We sacrifice sometimes spending time with our family. I sacrificed a 9-to-5 career. Like, I can't do that shit. Not happening. Sometimes you even sacrifice, like, relationships.
I'll say a relationship.
Yeah.
I'll say relationship.
And you have to me, right now, like, with my situation, whenever I do deal with a person, or if I know I'm going to start dating a guy, I have to kind of make sure he's cool with what I do.
Yeah.
So if he's not cool or not confident enough to have somebody that's in front of the camera as much as I am,
talking
then
about crazy
gotta
shit.
go. It's telling out here little being sleep.
But I'll say sacrifice doing some things that you don't want to do just to make sure you reach your goals. Sometimes you gotta stay up a little bit later to reach the goal. Sometimes
but
you gotta.
I don't think, because everything I do for BCD is like stuff that I want to do.
Yeah, but it's different for you because you're home most of the time.
Yeah.
So my time, I'm not spending at home. I'm like everywhere. So I have to cut certain stuff out to be able to do stuff. But you know that.
I do know it. And so in about 5 years, I want for me and Kiana, we want to be on TV. That's our ultimate goal. We want to take behind closed doors to a major network.
I definitely want us to be able to
late night show where we interview people, but they also have fun. We want our own out.
Okay, so let me put this in line with what we want to, because some of your stuff is cool, but I want some other things to happen as well. I want us to be able to do what we do and get paid a substantial amount of money for us to do what we love. That is the goal.
But
to
you
get
know what?
paid
I do want to say this.
on the major network to do what we do.
If you know if you're really passionate about something, or if it's something that you're really meant to do, that you'll do it at the same level that you're at right now for the rest of your life. And I'm telling you, if BCD is at this same level and we still get to go out and do what we love and do live shows and do podcasts and stuff at this level, I would still do it, because this is where I get the most high from being in BCD's environment, being around people.
You do be acting high or drunk or
and
something.
I don't be.
Like right now.
Somehow, like, you know.
Like right now.
My spiritual advisor, he told me that I don't need to drink.
What?
You remember that blind man?
No, I do not know you had a
blind
spiritual
man.
advisor. You've been keeping secrets.
You remember that blind man? He that told me he was reading my future? You don't remember him? Okay, so he told me that I elevate on such a high level that I don't need alcohol or drugs or anything.
Or you could be elevating on such a high level that you're in La La Land.
That's not what he meant. I just escalate off life, and that's just what it is. To put it into simpler terms, like he said, We want to be able to do what we do, but we want to make a great income.
Living, yeah.
We want to be up there, you know. We want to get, maybe not, if we're not on TV, we want to get those network checks. You know, we want those big bucks. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?
Okay. This is the yin, this is the yang. Never stop. Don't stop. Never stop. That's my advice. What's your advice, friend?
My advice is, much like he, don't give up. Don't listen to the naysayers, because people will look at you crazy, like, why you doing this or why you doing that. Just know what your goal is, what you want to do, and keep going, keep pushing. Don't listen to the haters. Be strong, keep your morals and all of that, and everything will be cool. Keep going. Don't listen to the haters. Do what's best for you and follow your first mind. That little voice is telling you what yay or nay. Listen to that. It's not going to steer you wrong.
Are you telling them to do what you didn't do, or
Where them dollars at?
no? Behind closed doors, candid conversation. So that's where we take behind closed doors from behind the camera live. So everyone gets a chance to come and interact with us live. We have special guests, all walks of life, coming to be a part of like our special guest panel. And then the great thing about the live environment is our audience. They get to interact with us. So that's what I love the most, being able to, people, just it being organic, because they're the audience, they're not knowing what to expect when they come there, but for us to be able to still do what we do and interact with people who are not expecting to be in that environment, it just goes to show that we know what we doing. So I love it.
So yeah, so Behind Closed Doors Candid Conversation is a monthly live event. We have that going on. Then guys, be on the lookout, because we're going to be starting our Behind Closed Door podcast.
Oh, yeah.
To get information about that and where we are going to be, you have to go to our website, watchbcd.com, and make sure you follow us on Instagram at We Are BCD. You find us on Facebook, just search for Behind Closed Doors.